The eRPT project in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences has been a rather successful endeavor, especially as we've learned a little bit from our first year's implementation. We've received positive feedback from our second year, and we're now going to require participation for the upcoming year for all applicants to use the electronic format. We're also making improvements to the application. Those improvements include an interface to allow department chairs more control over adding participants to the system, as well as being able to manipulate and modify the portfolio as it moves through their purview. In the future, we've had requests potentially to share the code, and we're trying to figure out how to do that effectively, and wondering if it might be time to begin conversation about possible campus-wide service that could be developed by ITS that would use the code we've developed, at least the workflow that we've developed, as a starting point, and then would obviously need to be modified to meet the needs of the campus community. Just a quick overview of the application itself. We've had the assumption that this tool we're building is a delivery channel for electronic documents and is not an assessment tool in and of itself. It doesn't have any way to record, measure, or aggregate metrics. So that's just important, especially if we start talking about what this tool does with other constituencies. The purpose of the application also doesn't mandate any specified structure. We can put in, one of the improvements we're making is to be able to add a folder structure, but it's not a mandated folder structure at this point. Trying to continue to allow flexibility where possible. Workflow of the application includes a user, a portfolio, and a station as elements in the workflow. And with those individuals, once an instance is generated, you generate an account, and automatically it will generate a portfolio which exists at what we call a station. What happens is then the applicant can add documents to their portfolio because they're given editing privileges for that station. Again, that happens automatically. Once the portfolio is created, we can then also add a series of stations. In our case, we add a station for the DRC, a separate station for the department chair so they can do some final prep, and then a college review committee station. Then members are added to each of those groups, and some of the members of each group, usually one member of each group, is also given editing privileges to be able to add additional documents to that portfolio. Then the applicant indicates that they're finished adding documents to their portfolio. That checks off the station and moves the portfolio to the next station automatically. From that point, each DRC member indicates that they are finished, which checks off the station and moves it to the next location. This is continued throughout the process. So within an individual station, you may receive portfolios from multiple applicants. You will receive portfolios at the same time. Then the committee members at any particular station review those portfolios. When they're finished, they check off individual portfolios. Whenever an individual portfolio is completed, it then automatically moves to the next station.